Hi there, it's Jason here, and I'm here today to give you a very brief demonstration of this wonderful software called Taxfiler. Now, Taxfiler is really an all-in-one suite for filing all of your accounts and all of your tax returns. So whether they be sole traders, partnerships or companies, this software will handle all the accounts and all the tax returns for your clients. It's a really wonderful and reasonably priced piece of software. One of the best pieces of software I ever bought, in my opinion. I think it's a really great package. And I haven't got time today to show you all the features of it, but just going to give you a very brief overview of how the software works. So we've got a very small menu at the top here. So as you can see, I'm on the home screen at the moment. Now the home screen just gives you a very brief overview. So in this case, you can see I've got 88% of my tax returns are still open and 13% of them are accepted by HMRC. So obviously, as you go through, you want them to turn more green than purple. You want all of them to be accepted by HMRC, but obviously you could be working on any number at any one time. The screen here just gives you really an overview of your recently viewed cases, so any tax returns or sets of accounts that you're working on. The latest will always appear at the top of the list here, so it's just a very sort of quick reminder of what you were last working on. But what's handy about it, as you can see, is as I click over each one, I get a blue underline, which means I can click into it. So for example, I've got Fred Blogs Limited 31st of March 19 accounts. So if I just click on that, as you can see, the mouse pointer turns into a hand. I click on that and it will take me into the accounts for Fred Blogs Limited for 31st of March 19. My internet connection is a little slow today. I'm recording this on a Saturday, so it might be lots of people trying to use the internet, but rest assured it is lightning quick normally. And that's one thing I should mention. Taxfiler is totally online, totally cloud-based. Now, for those of you that know me, you know that I'm a huge fan of cloud-based applications. I think I know they're the way forward. One of the best things about them is that you can work remotely, so you don't have to be confined to a desktop computer to use Taxfiler. You can use it literally wherever you have an internet connection. So at the moment, these accounts aren't completed. You'll see it says there are errors in these accounts. Now, as I say, I'm not going to go through all the ins and outs at the moment, but this gives you an idea of what Taxfiler can produce. Obviously, it's produced and formatted these accounts. These in particular accounts, I should say, are limited company accounts. So if we just scroll down, we've got the income statement, statement of financial position, etc. And if I click on back to the home page, I'll go back to where I was just now. Again, apologies for the bit of slow connection there. So as you can see, we're back to the home page now. Now, I'll just briefly run through the other tabs here. We've got returns. So again, as I said just now, returns could be individual returns, they could be partnership returns, and they could be company returns. So all the returns we've got on file are listed here. Again, they're all clickable links. You want to get to anyone in particular, just simply move to the relevant tax return and click on the link and it will take you straight there. So you can see you've got information like the client code, the client name, the UTR, the tax year you're doing, the accounts period end if they're accounts, CT600, SA100 or SA800, etc, what sort of tax return they are, your reference and the status of them, whether they're open or, as indeed here, one's been accepted by HMRC. Similarly, if we move along here, we click on accounts, and again that will give us a list of all the accounts that Taxfiler has on file at the moment. So again, we've got the client code, the name, the type of entity, the name of the business and the start and end period of those accounts, whether they're in draft or whether they've been approved. Very easy to click on that to start a new set of accounts, but again, I'm not going to go into huge detail about producing that now. This is just very brief demonstration just to give you an overview of the software. We can click on clients and literally that will give us a list of all the clients we have in the system once the slow internet connection decides to show it. So there we go, we can scroll down there, there's all the clients we have, the client code, the name, the type of client they are and the UTR. So it's quite a handy reference for if you want to see your list of clients, and once again they're all clickable so you can go straight into them and see the information if required. Now the last two tabs we've got are settings and tools. So if I just click on settings, I can just give you a brief overview of this screen and just show you what you can set up on here. So you can have different offices, different branches, different departments set up on Taxfiler. If you've got a larger practice, that's quite handy. Now if I click on bank accounts, so what that option gives you is the option to enter bank account details, obviously. And there's nothing on file at the moment, but you can enter that. For example, if you've got a refund account that you want to set up an account for refunds to go into, you can use that option there. Online filing passwords, obviously that's vital. You need to make sure your online filing passwords are set up, and this screen includes entering HMRC credentials for filing tax returns and Companies House credentials for filing limited company accounts with Companies House. So as I say, Taxfiler is a one-stop shop. You can literally file all of your tax returns, and you can file everything, all your accounts, to Companies House with the software as well. So we can set up different users, which I'm, again, not going to go into at the moment, and we can set up HMRC offices, or we can certainly look at the list and we can set up a new one if we need to. But again, all the offices are on there, which are used obviously for different tax returns. The different codes are used on various tax returns. And HMRC online data. Now that's for use when connecting to the HMRC portal, which again, in further clips I will show you how that all works. So at the moment I've not authorised Taxfiler to read data, but obviously you can set the API up so that Taxfiler and HMRC communicate with each other. And lastly, we'll just have a quick look at tools, just to sort of show you that screen before we finish off this short demonstration. Again, we're just waiting for my computer to decide that it's Saturday morning, and we'll get there in the end. So quick reporting, you can set up sort of fairly simple reports of client level data. You can produce questionnaires for multiple clients, questionnaires on their tax returns. You can import clients from a CSV file, and you can bulk roll forward multiple tax returns to the next year. But again, as I say, not going to go into too much detail in this demonstration. This is just a really brief overview to show you the software. So really that's the sort of crux of the software. It's not too complicated, which is great. It's a fairly simple program to use. But it's very, very powerful. As I say, it's literally a one-stop shop for all your accounts and all your tax returns. Now, I am running a variety of courses on Taxfiler. That's what I'm starting to do now. And the first course I'm running is how to prepare a set of sole traders accounts and tax return within the software. So what this course is a full course showing you how to prepare a set of accounts for your sole trader clients within Taxfiler, and how to transfer those accounts to the tax return, and how to then complete the tax return from then. I'll show you how to add further sections to the tax return. I'll show you how to understand the tax calculations, and I'll show you how to understand how to file with HMRC. So again, it's a very comprehensive course. It's based entirely on sole traders. I will be doing a company one later, but this course that I'm talking about now is purely for sole traders, purely to show you how to create a set of sole trade accounts from scratch, and how to incorporate them into a tax return, and how to finalise and file everything with HMRC. Now, this course is officially being released on the 8th of July 2019 for £97. But what I'm doing today is giving you the opportunity to pre-order my course for less than half price. So for just £47, you can pre-order my course on how to prepare a set of sole trader accounts and tax return using Taxfiler. You can order it now before the 8th of July for just £47. So what will happen, I'll give you the link to click on, which you'll see in this post. You just click on that link, pay over your £47, and on the 8th of July, the course will be unlocked for you to use. Now, it's going to be a very, very comprehensive course. I'm very, very pleased with how it's come out. And as I say, it's literally a step-by-step course on starting right from scratch with Taxfiler and ending with a tax return for your sole trade client with a set of accounts attached. So it's a very, very comprehensive course, released on the 8th of July, but you can pre-order it now for just £47. I'll give you the link on this post. Click on the link, purchase the course now for £47, and it will be unlocked on the 8th of July. Hope you've enjoyed the demonstration. Look forward to speaking with you soon.